Denver 7 Now is sponsored by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. At this point, you've probably seen the video, but you have not heard the story behind it, at least not like this. Today, Denver 7's Gary Brode met with the mom seen here throwing punches at a Denver school bus driver and an aide. She tells Gary this was self-defense.
What hurts me the most are the screams. I can hear them in my dreams.
Brandy Martin is haunted by what happened in this video and the actions leading to it.
Pretty terrifying to seeing my daughter be held against her will and not being able to get to her.
This bus taking Denver Green School Northfield students home came to a stop not far from the next bus stop. Denver Public Schools says they were trying to address behavioral issues. Naturally, parents walked over.
So many whys. Why we can't have our children? Why are our children screaming? Why are they crying? Why can't we get to them? A lot of whys and no answers.
Denver Public Schools policy is to only release students to their parents. The school system says that school employees were trying to explain that before things escalated. Martin says that was not the case, and the mother of 5 got onto the bus.
I feel that as a mother, any mother was going to get on that bus to get their baby.
Martin is immediately held back by a school employee. After a struggle, she climbs over the seats to get to her children.
And so at that point, I feel like I was fighting for my life and these children.
Martin and one of the school employees putting their hands on each other. The employee seen grabbing the back of Martin's head, Martin throwing punches in return. Her girls got off the bus. Martin was arrested for the altercation. The school employees were not. They're now on leave while the school investigates.
It puts an empty spot in your soul and in my heart that anyone would ever do that.
The Aurora Theater, where 12 people were murdered, will not play the upcoming Joker film. As reported by Deadline, the decision comes after 4 families impacted by the shooting sent a letter to Warner Brothers asking them to end political contributions to candidates who take money from the NRA and to help survivor funds. The shooting at Aurora was during a screening of The Dark Knight Rises, which does not feature the Joker, by the way, and despite popular belief, that gunman was not inspired by the character of the Joker, and the families never asked Warner Brothers not to screen the movie. From here on, Denver has to give homeless community a heads up that a cleanup's coming. That amounts to a week's notice for a large-scale sweep, 48 hours for a smaller one. The settlement caps a 3-year legal battle over the rights of the city to enforce its urban camping ban versus the constitutional rights of the least fortunate. And the face of homelessness isn't always what we think it is. Temple University surveyed students at Community College of Denver, at Metro State, at CU Denver, and at DU. Listen to this. 18% of those who answered had experienced homelessness in the last year. And for the most part, that's couch surfing or crashing at a friend's home. But in some cases, students lived in campers or in hotels or lived outside. 55% struggled to pay rent, utilities, or found themselves bouncing from place to place. And 40% were not always sure that they would have enough money to buy food. Well, when thieves stole the tools from his garage, they didn't just deprive him of thousands of dollars of property. They left a neighborhood without its handyman. Sounds like a job for Contact 7 and our Mr. Fix-It, Jason Grenauer.
I rent this home. This is where I keep all of my tools, my toys.
But on Friday morning, in broad daylight,
the minute I got here, I just screamed and I was in complete shock.
William Soto's Edgewater garage was looted.
They broke this open and you could see it was ransacked, but the welding cart was gone. My compressor was here and now it's gone.
$4,000 worth of tools and his prized motorcycle.
1991 GSXR Suzuki 750.
But then he saw how it happened from a neighbor's security camera.
They just pulled up like if it was their house, looked around a couple minutes, you know. Back then, took them 7 minutes. If you look at the clock on the video, took them 7 minutes to take everything.
These still pictures are the best looks at the suspects. The good news?
My bike was found Saturday night at 3 o'clock in the morning in Westminster.
But the tools still missing aren't just for Soto's personal use.
Neighbor wants some brakes done, or they have a leaky faucet or something that needs to be repaired, and this is what I'm here for. Now I can't help them because I don't have the tools to do it.
Edgewater police are investigating.
How can you put words to this?
Soto is still in disbelief and wants this video and these pictures out there to send a message to whoever did this.
We want whoever's coming in here thinking that they can violate us to think twice before they do.
In Edgewater, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
Well, you got to admit, Kenny Chesney knows how to pack a house. The country star announced today he's going to be playing Empower Field at Mile High next August and other NFL stadiums and ballparks. Tickets go on sale Friday, October 4th. Oh, look at this from your First Alert Weather Center. What's better than that? Aside from a little cooler, some showers that we badly need, I might add, on Friday, it's just a perfect late September 7-day forecast. This has been your Denver 7 on-demand update. Thank you for checking us out. We'll have another one for you later. Watch that one too, and download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.